Tune in to Heel of the Ring podcast on the Sports Jedi Network channel. May the sports be with you. Because I am the hero the Sports Jedi deserves, but not the one it needs right now. Long live Lexus King.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network. We are live here tonight for TNA Thursday Night impact, the go-home show before No Surrender. And you already know what that means. Momentum shifts, final statements, and no margin forever. We got an Albuquerque street fight that's about to get really, really ugly. We got an 8-man tag that's loaded with power and history, and a marquee clash between two former world champions on the card tonight. Nick Nemeth versus Rich Homie Swan. This is no filters. There is no positioning before the main event. But before we get locked in tonight, we are sponsored by Dude Wipe. Stay fresh, stay clean, stay match ready. Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network are wiping out the competition so much that if you text Dude Save 20 to 59463, they'll send you a 20% off code on your next order, whether you order it on Amazon or anywhere on dudewipes.com. They'll send you that 20% coupon or code. And also, we are proudly powered by Blackout Coffee. Wake up, stand up, never back down. Go to blackoutcoffee.com/Rumba and use my code SportsJedi20 or Rumba and save 20% off and continue the savings. Now, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, get ready, get active, make that chat on fire. But before we talk some wrestling, let me send it into the sharpest mind on the program, the one and only PGA. Chris, bring us in.
Yeah, tonight TNA. They got some good stuff here. We got that big 4 or 8-man tag team match later on. Hardys and Santana and Moose versus the System. That's going to be a good one. Don't really, I see how this kind of could go together. But I don't understand the match, but it's going to be a good match either way. We're going to hear the same 3 chords, and that's always good. So I'm curious. The Albuquerque street fight between Nemeth and Mariah Sadeh, I mean, hopefully this is the end of this. It was funny. It was, at first, I think that their match at Genesis, I know I wasn't a big fan of it, but I still think that should have been the end of their feud or trilogy, whatever they're doing right there. So we'll see how this ends, if it does end. But I think it should be a good wrestling show tonight.
Yeah, that street fight, Albuquerque street fight, is their final blow-off bout today on Busted Open, along with Dave LaGreca and Nick Nemeth. Mara Sadeh was their guest. She returned on, and they spoke about it. That's the final blow-off match. It's going to be an Albuquerque street fight. That should be the end between that feud between Ryan Nemeth and Mara Sadeh. It'll be interesting to see where they placing it on the card there. It looks like they'll probably be on the to me, it'll be either the crossover hour or the opening contest. As soon as you start off, you want to start off with that street fight nice and fresh and hot. We'll see where they place that on the card placement. We're also going to have the System taking on this group of the Hardys, Mike Santana and Moose. Now, there's been a lot of history that we know about Moose and Mike Santana, but we've seen in the course of the Mike Santana run or chase to the TNA World Title with Trick, the endorsement from Moose to Mike Santana. Like, we've seen a lot of behind the scenes, that friendly, I got your back, and then it came to that blow where the System was just beating up on Santana and he got allies. And it's interesting to hear anything from Moose and Santana promo-wise about them working together on a big cause, because there's a new system that is creating havoc in TNA currently, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, with the Hardys coming out, I think it was last week where they came out where Moose was getting beat up or whatever it was. Like that makes sense. Obviously you're gonna have your world champion in there, but and Mike Santana, Eddie Edwards, I don't mind that because they're going to have a tag team match, and he does have a world title shot. To me, and I get it, you're going against the system. My what I hope to happen is so at least it makes sense storyline wise, because we know the history, we know all that, but we still got to focus on what's going on right now. And I think to make that happen, in my opinion, you have Metaphor cause the baby faces, Santana, Moose, and the Hardys the match, and you had the system win. This is a brand new system. You don't want them to lose. B, you want Eddie Edwards at least to get momentum as your number one contender. And C, that builds up heat between Metaphor, Hardys, and everybody else. Those three reasons are why I think Metaphor should interfere in that match today.
Order for. Metaphor is it's NXT.
I say that every fucking week. Oh my God, I always get the title. And I say, when I'm talking about Metaphor, I always say Order for sometimes. I'm like, ugh. Yes, Order for. I think they need to come out there and interrupt the main event because of those reasons.
No, I hear you. Here's the one thing that I get worried about: Alicia Edwards. Where's her? Oh, I hate this. Where does she stand? Her allegiance is, we see that she has a found respect for Moose, family member, but she's married to Eddie Edwards. So Alicia, which we saw her talk about, her contract is coming up. Does she walk away, or does she re-up and trust the new system and trust her husband? That's an interesting dynamic where they go with this. That's an interesting one. And I think she could be a play in that main event for getting that victory for if that's the main event for the new system. Brea Brunson, Cedric Alexander getting a fresh coat of paint, working the heel. And of course, for Myers, if anyone's going to get a pin, it could be Myers getting pinned by the baby faces. In the baby faces side, I don't see the world champions Mike getting pinned, unless if you want to throw that seed of doubt, where this is where I say Alicia Edwards, because I can see her with the low blow on Moose, and they get the pin on Moose, and then it's like, oh, she aligned with her husband. That's why I'm always throwing that out there, Chris. I just got to see, something's got to add up here. Who takes the pin? But it's going to be a mayhem of 8-man tag perfection. It's going to be fun. I think that's going to be a fun match to close out.
Well, what you said is true with what could be true with Alicia, but if they do want to, if let's just put the theory out there that she is leaving and she whatever, the way you do that is if she doesn't want it, whatever, you replace her. You're tired, Eddie or what? Like they could replace her from the system and add another female group or member in there. I think if they really wanted to, who we don't know, but I think
that's interesting.
I mean, we know Alicia and Eddie are married, so I mean, could you say, morally that might not work? Sure, but I still think they could even do a good job of, Eddie Edwards doing the promos like, Alicia's still mad at me. He can even make some shit up. Just make it up. Make it up. Make up that you and Alicia still argue with this. It's ruin your guys' personal life. Make it up. And I think like that, and I think it'd be entertaining stuff.
I like the signs that you're throwing out there. Pretty interesting, Chris. I like what you're talking about that for storytelling. And one thing that we got to give TNA a lot of credit, they're not shy on storytelling.
They're not shy, but they need to do more of it.
Fair. Maybe they're holding back because they're getting their.
They know which people that they can do the storylines with, and we kind of saw that in 2025. Your Santanas, your Nemets, your main guys. I still think there's, again, character development. Like when we talk about the Knockouts division with Ying Lee, like there's still some male people in that division that need the work. Like that's how. Like I'm not saying Mike Santana, that was never his thing. Watch him in LAX. That's why he had Conan and all these people with him. He was never the greatest. And guess what? What broke him out of his shell? What was the story that really broke him out of his shell since his return? Is Mustafa Ali. And same thing for Mustafa Ali. I'm not saying he hasn't been great at telling stories or anything like that, but he's never had the chance to. And now that he's consistent with storytelling, and so is Santana. You build up other people like that. No offense, Leon has not had that. Besides with the Moose storyline winning it since becoming X Division champion. I don't feel like he's had that. Now, he hasn't been there, visa-ish. I get that. So, I'm not going to go too hard on the kid or creative, but there are certain people like Eddie Edwards, who's been there for a while, that just, there needs to be more storytelling when it comes to some of the people. But yes, they're not afraid to do it. They do a good job. I just think they need to do a little bit more of it with different people. I'm not saying you don't have to, cut something out that's big just to fit whoever in there for a big story. You don't have to do that. You can give us matches. I'm not, which I think TNA does a good job of mixing it up, but you could also, storytelling is also a big thing. And I think they do have the people to do that. So that would be just my thing. They just need to do a little bit more of it. And I think they'll be, those ratings are going to continue to go up if, people are going to start to watch more is what I would say.
Yeah, and the thing was, I was going to say, they're not probably telling enough storytelling now because they're getting acclimated how to work the live television. This is a whole new world, and right now they're focusing on getting everything, crossing the I's and dotting the T's, when it comes, and then they'll get to the storytelling. As I'm trying to get the screen share part of this, and I can't for some reason. This is the Rumble Studio sometimes fails me. As they're just showing highlights on the back package. We'll get the presentation on there. If you're watching us on all the different platforms, thank you so much. I don't know why we're not. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna have to refresh my browser because I don't know why it's not switching. Give me 1 second.
Here we go, guys. They're probably just giving us some replays here. I'm gonna see real quick.
Come back and let me make sure. Now, I don't know why it does that. It gets goofy. You should be able to see it and hear it. Can you hear it? I don't think you hear it. Okay. Why I'm not hearing it. All right, what's going on, guys? Tuesday, sadly, I'm not able to go to Nashville on TNA shows. I just can't do it. The venue where it's too far for me to get to. I was talking about that to Chris. With my financials, I would have been there this weekend. I would have been there both weekend. I don't hear this. No, it's telling me it's good. I won't be able to hear it.
You can't hear it?
Mm-mm. No, but it's okay. I can hear it through the other side of the YouTube side. All right, so we got the final. There we go. What's going to be the opening contest here? Yeah, see, this was the AMC app is so behind, and I wish I could synchronize it. And we got the lights off and nothing's coming on. What's happening? Oh, we got Moose.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at a street view of where the venue is in Nashville. I don't even know how the fuck. Where are you supposed to park? This isn't a parking.
You gotta walk. That's what I was told.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, because it's like in a freaking little city.
Moose.
Looks like a lot of fucking construction too. Moose.
Are you ready? I don't know why is it that I'm not getting any sound. Now I got it. Maybe if I plug it in. All right, here we go. We got Moose in the building. Who?
France. They pulled. He's getting backlash because they announced him for a card and people don't want him there.
Who don't want him here?
Moose.
But who don't want Moose?
A French promotion announced that Moose is going to be on their card, and the fans are like, well, no, we don't want him there.
Okay.
You know how they are down there.
And look, he's wearing a jacket, but I don't think that's on the award-winning store.
Fuck what?
Abe, it's a mess. Nashville is constantly construction zone. I don't want to walk.
Yeah, I saw the
parking
street view.
lot several
A lot of
walks away.
construction.
All right. Oh, 2 years ago in Las Vegas at the Palms. Hard to Kill. That's another Steven Seagal pay-per-view. Tomorrow, no surrender. Boy, Steven Seagal must be smiling. Uh-oh. I wonder who could that be? Who is that? Who that? Who that, Chris? That's the blueprint to take out the system one by one. Oh, here we come.
I like that. Now we know why they're teaming together. Mike Santana has the blueprint to take out storytelling. There we go.
Yeah, let's go. That's right. Let's go. The champ is in the building. Yeah, get the fuck out of the way. There's our friend right there. Getting security. Let's go. There you go, el campeón. Loud and proud. Let's go. Let's go. We got Mike Santana in the building. I think Twitter's down.
No way.
Yeah. Either that or the Twitter live. Because neither me and Lisa says we're live, but no one's watching it. Like, they don't give us a count. And you know that's a lie because we don't really get a lot of people watching.
Well, I don't know. I get I can look at it.
They explained the reason why, Chris, and you gotta love it.
Yeah.
The blueprint. There you go. The hotties. Yeah, that Brian Myers sign is hilarious. Yeah, I saw that, Heather. Oh, wait a minute. It's the suit. Daria Rey. Oh. That's what that means.
Daria, wait for the booze.
Yeah. No, free lunch is over.
My name is Daria Ray. And the show. Shut up. What you guys think you're doing out here, but the little circus, Santino Ray, is over. You don't make it for that. That's not going to happen, but it's going to happen in the main event where it lands. Do you understand me?
Moose. 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 Ryan Nemeth.
Excuse me, Brian. You were supposed to meet me on set to talk about your Albuquerque street fight tonight against Mara Sade, but you never showed. So it looks like we're doing it here.
Uh-oh.
Ask me about the big Albuquerque
He's gonna
street
fight.
fight.
I mean, a male, female in the street fight.
How many
Hey,
times do you think it's socially acceptable to super kick someone in the face? How many? Give me a number. Give me a guess.
I think it depends
Wrong.
on
called her a
That
goblin.
woman is super kicked in the face 100 billion times. Okay? She took a dart and threw it in my back. I was impaled with a dart in my flesh.
Let's go, hunk. Let's go,
Oh,
hunk.
hunk.
We gotta tweet that
Let's go,
out.
hunk.
Every weapon at my disposal, every single weapon I could find to annihilate her. Okay? I'm going to destroy that
Ryan is the best.
goblin. In front of her friends, her family, everybody at AMC, and you, Gia. At the end of the match, when I win, we're gonna be all chanting this. Ready? Do it with me. Let's go, Hunk. Let's go, Hunk. Gia, let's go. Let's go, Hunk. I don't hear you, Gia. Let's go, Hunk. Yeah, I'll be saying a little bit louder later, I'm sure of it. Now, if you don't mind, Gia. Hit the bricks, babe.
That's a bad picture. Oh, that's next. That's a good opener. That's a good opener. That is a good opener. Commercial break.
My degree online from South New Hampshire University.
All right. All right. I still see Johnny Swing. I'm like, dang, he's mad young. All right, they're in a commercial break. What's going on, man? Tomorrow, no surrender. So we got a double pay-per-view or PLE SmackDown. We're going to be doing the double feature.
There we go.
First
Now it's
hour.
working.
First hour is going to be the SmackDown portion. Then as soon as no surrender, boom, we're going to turn right into it. Quote the Raven, nevermore. The Gathering. Right, it's now it's working. I tweeted. I just tweeted out. Let's go hunk. TNA Impact. Oh, let me spell. Wait, I gotta make sure I spelled the impact correctly. I got it. You gotta put that little I. Oh yeah, we're gonna hear from what's her name? Elena Navarro.
Ugh. Runaway model. Porqueria.
There you go. No surrender. Orlando Magazine. Thank you for joining us. Oh look, Alicia Edwards. Ah. Uh-oh. Call AJ Lee. Ese tema. Oh, damn. The heel turn right into the nut shot is coming. You could see that a mile away. Okay. What is this? Oh, Rich Homie Swan has a new entrance. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go, Homie Swan. Let's go. All right, Swanee. Come on. Even though he got no pop.
Nobody got a pop.
No pop.
It's the building.
Come on, Swanee. Mm-hmm. Man, I feel like going to a hookah bar. Maybe I'll see a rest over there I can interview.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he does. He's been using that gimmick for long, man. It's time to come up with some new moves, pal. Oh my God.
There we go.
Okay, here's Motley Crue.
Oh yeah.
And you could catch them on Thursdays at 9 a.m. Two dudes putting potpourri on a turd. Each and every busted open at 9 a.m.
I listen. I was listening at 11. I was listening to JD and Coachman.
How was it, by the way?
It was good.
Honest opinion. Good.
It was good.
Good for him. Good for him.
They had a good conversation.
Very good. Good for him.
You know, some good stuff. Yeah.
I wish
it's only like an hour and 27 minutes when you had to try and check it out.
But I would allow him to at least conversate with other fellow people. Maybe you get to understand him more. I would love to have an hour conversation with the kid.
No, that's why he's not gonna act like the JD he does on his channel. That's why I was intrigued on watching it. When he has the green screen, just you can see it. That means he's Jerry. So it was cool. It was a good listen. And
look, and
Coachman has a lot of the insights because of who he is, so it makes for a good fan and veteran of the business type of conversation.
Look, when he had when he did a collaborating panel, I think he had Angle and Sapp and Santi Sapp and another. He was really good collaborating with others.
Yeah, I agree. I think everybody should do more of that. It's not a competition. We're all wrestling fans. I truly believe everybody.
I'm gonna tell
should
you
be
something though,
interested in
Chris.
doing
I'm
it.
gonna be honest with you. When I first started doing that, streaming, first time on the internet, Yankee Morning Brew stole a lot of my subscribers, and I'm gonna
That
say it
again,
live on YouTube.
pick and choose. All right, that you obviously have to be careful for.
That's why I stopped the Yankees. Hector fucked me over, and I'll say it on YouTube, and it could get clipped. I'm tired. I'm tired. You know, I had a big community. I got to 1,000 subscribers real quick with the Knicks and Yankees, and coming on. Hey, how you doing? Come over to check my Yankee Morning Brew, and all my subscribers went that way
And that's wrong.
because I was doing watch-alongs.
That's not the right way
my
to do a
community,
collaboration.
if my community wanted me to do Yankee recaps or news and notes, all they had to say is tell me, and we would have done roundtable discussion to join me. But not go to
You
the
guys could have
constant
done what we do for weekly wrestling for Yankees baseball or something. Like,
right, and the same thing
Yeah.
a little bit with the Knicks, and also Knicks. He was covering the Knicks as well, so he totally undertook all my Knicks and Yankee watch along people to go watch his program. And at
Yeah.
11 a.m. I got to work. I can't afford to stay home and sit around at 11 a.m. when I had to work when we were really super busy back then to do reviews and stuff. And he stole a lot of because I would go for support, and a lot of my chat members will be in this show. And then and I'm like, oh, really? And then the thing that hurted me was the amount they were giving super chats.
that's the
And
one thing.
that's why I got pissed. I don't care about sharing the viewers, but when the same people don't throw a super chat when I'm giving them the Yankee game or
Yeah.
the Nick game, I have a hard time.
I rightfully I don't blame you.
And I could And then the thing is no invite as a guest, bringing all these different people as guest panelists. Never. And then when I did get an invite, I had to share it with 6 or 7 people. If I brought you in and we started I should be your main 1 or 2 people that tops. I shouldn't be sharing my thoughts with 8 other people and waiting to get a thought in. And it was a lot of different things. Now, why am I saying this on the air? Because I really don't care.
Yeah, I don't. It's. I don't. Think
And that's why
the right way
I
of
don't
doing a
blame the wrestling
collaboration.
community. That's why I don't blame if JD doesn't want to collaborate with other wrestling podcasters, or there isn't that collaboration, because there are a lot of wolves disguised in sheep hidden in this space because they want to get better. They want your viewership. They want what you have. They want to know and learn from you and take from you and step over you.
I don't know. I believe that's the wrong way of doing a collab. I believe collabs are good for, like, again, obviously you have to pick and choose, and obviously that stuff happens. That's why before I joined you, that's why I was hesitant of doing a collab with anybody else ever again. But obviously, we turned out pretty well. I just think it picks and chooses, or like it not picks and chooses. It just depends, if it works out or not. I don't know, but I think when it comes to like collabs, like it should be just both your audiences. I think it's I don't know how to explain it. Like you get your audience might like whoever you're collaborating, or you might not know, and then you both get new audiences out of it. Like it could work, but I do obviously see that side of doing it.
Also I notice whenever I like to be very thorough and alert my community that I'm gonna go. You see, I do a whole entire week schedule, and you can see on my channel what's coming up. They were purposely counter after they took the subscribers. They counterproducted the same exact time that I'm going on the air. Like tonight, not tune into them and tune into me. And then, I go, what the hell? And then I will check. I'm not going to be stupid. I check and I see the chat and I see the people that were supposedly in my chat there. Now they could say, well, you should have done a better job doing your thing. That's fine. I could agree. People could choose whatever they want to go to. But you couldn't go an hour after or an hour before me. And then, but you did it the exact same time, and my stream was ahead of it. So you look to see my schedule to do my schedule. There was a lot of shady shit, and that was just with the Knicks. It wasn't just with the Knicks. It was also with the Yankees as well. And I was like, you know what? And then I saw they were trying to dabble into the MMA. Same persons. I'm like, no, you're not gonna beat me in the MMA. Not with my son and Chef. Yeah, there's been a lot of shady crap. And then we got into the wrestling. I say, if they do the wrestling, I know they're fucking counterproducing my channel. And I think they tried to talk a little bit wrestling. I think so. They tried, but I know they weren't gonna fully be invested in the wrestling like I would.
Now, when you say are they wrestling fans or
You're
they weren't
breaking up.
talking wrestling before?
No, they know they like a little bit of wrestling, but I don't fuck with it. I watch it here and there. They know they know the logistics of it, but to do a full show now, all of a sudden you're gonna do a coverage.
They haven't been doing it long, and like you've
no,
been
and the
doing
thing
this
is,
for a while.
and then
I've
it
been
wasn't
doing this for a
right,
while,
and
too.
then they find people. Then they will find people to hey on my channel do a show about then they'll find people that are willing to do it on their platform to counterproduct myself. I was trying to do this pretty much alone. That's why I always want to build a team. That's why until this day I'm still searching for a team. I just can't find everyone who wants to be consistent to want to come on and do their. You don't have to be on 7 days a week. I just want people to come on. I'm going to be here every Tuesday, or I'm going to be to do this. Or Wednesdays I'm going to talk MMA. You want to be my channel's available. I'm willing. This StreamYard isn't cheap. StreamYard is $500 a year. And I'm willing to give that to someone who wants to be. Or I'm asking, be consistent. If it grows, great, good. Make it happen. You want to talk football? Great. I used to try to do everything. Talk football, talk MMA. I got exhausted, and just to see for what? For everyone to just come and steal my subscribers and tell them come out, because it's no. I just that's why I'm like
They
sticking
should
to
be
wrestling.
promoting your channel.
And the thing is, it was watch-alongs. It wasn't even reviews.
If there's straight up watch along, you can tell when somebody's straight up stealing your shit. Like if I started watch
commercial break, Karen. It's a commercial break, Heather. It's on a commercial break.
A commercial. But you can tell stealing your shit. I would never. I don't think I would ever do that to somebody, especially somebody that I do close stuff with. I wouldn't steal. Let's say I didn't I don't watch MMA. I'm not gonna fucking cover MMA. I don't watch that. I don't.
No,
that's
you
not
got to do.
That's not my cup of tea. If I like one fighter, I might talk. Yo, my guy Sugar Sean, whatever. I like this now. I'm not gonna go into a whole spiel because I don't watch it. That would be copying somebody. The wrestling. I mean, I've been doing the wrestling stuff for a long time too on other stuff. So I've been doing the wrestling and all that stuff for a while. But I don't know. For other people, and this goes for everybody. I just try to be respectful with the collabs. I mean, I still believe it can work. But Kev makes a good point. I've also experienced it with my former co-host as well. So I hear you. I hear you on that. I just they never work out. I still feel like trying them is a good. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I still feel like trying is kind of where I'm getting at. Because I do think let's say we were to collab with somebody, or you go on somebody else, or I go, it's just a different conversation with different people. Especially I think once in a while, because we all watch this thing differently. It's not talking about wrestling, anything. We all have different perspectives, and I think once in a while, if it I do think getting another perspective.
That's why I collaborate
for good conversation.
That's why I collaborate a lot with Alex Coquito and the PUWF.
Yes,
they're very inviting. They're welcoming, and God knows we have different point of views and way of watching wrestling, but it doesn't stop me because that's what makes the great debate. I like to come on and have a conversation with them about it. I love that. I invite them here. The same thing with our guy Krishan. Deshaun. It was we worked. That's a collaboration that I like to work with.
That's a good exactly. I agree, and that's why I feel like there's both. Like, we're talking about the pros and cons. There's just a lot of pros and cons.
I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to do the same thing with Jazz Marie, and we ended up keeping Canary on our channel. Well, she's missing in action right now for other reasons, but that, I wanted to collaborate with them because she liked the wrestling. I didn't know she was new into wrestling, but still, I wanted that conversation to have that nice dialect, male and female point of view, women's wrestling, and talk about that, and that's what I wanted to do that. But then you see the inconsistencies. It just drives me. To me, that I hate, and I'm gonna say it again. I hate inconsistency because I'm very consistent. I don't need to do this. I have a job. I have a 40-hour a week job. I don't really need to be on the stream. I do it because it's a hobby and I love it. And I want people to grow.
Yeah, I mean,
if there's a subject, a topic, that's why I say this again. I pay for that StreamYard. If you're a member, an owner, use it. If I got you as a partner, use it. There doesn't have to be me. If you need me to do the graphics or the descriptions and all that shit, I'll take care of it. Just, hey, I have a subject. I want to go. I'll produce it. I tried that with Samuel Lyons. Very inconsistent. He had issues. I was like, I'll produce it. I'll say, I don't have to sit here and make videos and thumbnails and put up all this stuff, and then you're going to be inconsistent. The same thing with G Money. I had a guy, G Money, who was a great basketball mind, and he was inconsistent. It's like, dude, all you got to do is come on, tell me what time, what day, and I got everything set for you. It was a chore. It's like, everyone thinks it's go live, hit the go live button, and you're gonna do a show. There's a lot of prep. I'm willing to do that. I just need you to come on and talk. If you need me to, if you says I don't want to do it alone, I'll join you. But I just don't want it to be about me because then I'll just do it. It's a team. I'm trying to make a team effort, not an individual effort. But that's why I'm like, with the collaboration, it's like I hate to collaborate with another channel because that's why I'm always afraid that's the end game that's gonna happen. Because it's happened not just one, a couple, several times. The Laugh podcast or A to Z Media. The guy was, even Chris the Flash, I could say that to a degree a little bit. He has never invited me on his channel. So hey, come on over, let's conversation.
Is he still doing?
I'm not saying. I don't think he's still doing that. I don't think he never stole a subscriber. He actually sends people to me. He actually talks. He's the one guy that promotes me, but he never invite me on his channel. At least Mets do. To do a TNA review. He knows how much I love TNA. But just to chop it up.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I still,
there's many times that we chopped it up on YouTube on our channel. We had Yankee watch-alongs, had so much fun, laugh, and all that, and never been invited on his channel. And he's seen the poaching.
These guys have channels too, like in the hundreds, like I had mine, and again, we're name dropping podcasts. Is fucking my old co-host, my old host Anthony. Hey, I had that subscribed. Took my whole fucking channel. Now it's monetized and everything. Uncensored pro wrestling podcast. Way to steal everything that I helped you do. So, I know how it feels, but again, I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. I've experienced it with you as a positive, and I experienced it with my old guy as a negative. So I do see both.
Bro, the only one that's like a rib to the Sports Jedi Network, a rib. That rib holds you freaking everything intact. Is Chef Dan. He's the only one from day one. Chef Dan has been my rib on the channel since day one. Everything, no matter what. He might not be there, but he's supporting right now because he's taking care of things. But that's the only one, dude. He's seen all the freaking ups and downs that we gone through.
Yeah.
He's been with me in that corner. This match should have been on a PLE.
Yeah, I know.
But they have to give you something on that. We were talking about last week of not having the squash matches, Chris.
No,
they
this
needed
is
to
good.
get this.
This is good. But I like that they're giving us these two.
And we apologize to the audience if we're ranting on something that has nothing to do with TNA wrestling, but it's just because we're having a conversation about wrestling and the channel and all this. Because it all came because of the collaboration between Jonathan Coachman and JD from New York 206, and we're happy that he's collaborating with others. I think it helps him grow. Mr. Metz, there he is. Salute.
Salute, Matt. Salute. No, yeah, and I think it helps. I think it helps people be better as talking about pro wrestling, because you also hear different perspectives. Again,
Right.
like
You don't have to agree.
like once in a blue moon. Like I feel like it's cool. Like those guys are talking. Like whoa, I never expected these guys to talk. Like oh cool. Like maybe a year from now during this time we make it like a once a year thing where we talk WrestleMania or whatever. Like it depends. Again, it also depends on who it is, and if you're doing long term,
danger zone.
that was a good move. And if you're, I think the small club.
He beat him.
I'm not
all right
surprised.
with the thing. All right, I thought he was gonna hit him with the famouser, but not the danger zone. All right.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm scared for him.
No, I knew he was gonna win, but not with that move. I thought he was gonna drive.
Interesting. No, I'm scared for him calling that shot.
Again, one thing that I do enjoy is coming on and doing my predictions on the Mets channel with the TNA stuff. They could slow down a little bit. That's just me, but because I'm used to going on a slower pace. But I get it. It's not my channel. So when you're in Rome, you do what Romans do. I could see a TNA thing where both Eddie Edwards and we were talking off the air. Eddie Edwards could cash in the briefcase and he could call a shot on Leon Slater for the X Division title. Did we ever get it? I don't know if we ever got in WWE AJ Styles and Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler. I'm pretty sure they must have wrestled.
Say that again. What do we get in WWE?
AJ Styles and Nick Nemeth.
Didn't we get them in a tag team? Or not
a
one-on-one? I thought we got. Let me look that up. I thought we might have gotten them. I thought we might have gotten them when he was a tag team with Drew. Let me research that. I could have sworn it was like Dolph and Ziggler versus Drew. Or Dolph and Ziggler and Drew versus AJ and somebody. Hold up.
If they did, I wouldn't remember that match. Okay, no. You did. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that makes sense. They had a bunch of matches during the SmackDown Live era.
Okay.
Ziggler defeated AJ Styles Raw May 30th, 2017. AJ Styles beat Ziggler first to earn a shot at the WWE title at Backlash, and then Ziggler beat him the year after. And they also teamed up against the Judgment Day 2022. That's what I was thinking of. I said tag team. Yes. Okay. So it wasn't them going against each other, but they were on tag teaming together versus Judgment Day in 2022. That's when it was Priest and Edge, I think.
I would like to see that match in TNA for the X Division title.
I would too.
That would interest me more than Mike Santana and AJ Styles. I hate to say it. I love Mike. You know that. But I think that would have been, to me, that interests me more.
Yeah, I agree.
Which application? Because I'm running two apps, Mets. I got YouTube side where
you want to see the footage, come on the Rumble.
If it's the Rumble, let me know. And
I recommend the Rumble. If you want to see the actual fucking show. The Rumble.
And I figured out I could do on Discord, but I don't know if I could do it with this computer to Discord because I don't remember my password for Discord, and the computer that I go on to already has it in locked in memory. So yeah, I could stream this on Discord. I know how to Discord stream it. So I might mess with that tomorrow. I love Ron Killings. What about Xavier Woods? Consequences, Creed. Yeah. Bang, bang. They don't want. They are in a commercial break right now. I sent the link to you there, Matt. On Twitter, DMs. You have a cosplay convention tomorrow. What are you joining? What are you dressing as? What are you cosplaying? The referee from TNA?
Oh my god. Only dude, if you know, you know. Holy shit.
And so is that what Discord's for? Discord is it's kind of like I'm in the Discord services. I'm in the Discord server, and just say as to why I don't join tomorrow. Enzo from Creed Assassin. Okay, you're not gonna be soft, right? It's I had the Discord is something like that, and also you could post news and notes. I'm learning the Discord as well. I'm learning how to post and all that different stuff. So far we got a lot of bots. I've been trying to remove them and ban them and kick them out. So hopefully we get, but it's growing. It's growing big.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. That's a good way to communicate with us. When you keep the conversation going off the air on the Discord. Like for instance, like you're like, hey guys, are you gonna stream? You'll. It's like Twitter, but it doesn't have the minutia of everyone commenting and all that. It's just whoever goes to that server to that. It's like to our own community, and it's just for the people that it's pretty cool way of communicating with all of us.
Yeah.
Too bad you went on a podcast. Only had 6 people watching you. Jesus Christ. I never reached out. I should have reached out for media. I forgot. I'm gonna do
I saw that. I immediately sent that to you. I was like, what the fuck?
But I didn't like who they send out. Anyway, they had them.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind talking to them, but I'm on Hickory Dice server, but I haven't been on Discord for a while. So you do know Discord. All right, cool. It's new anyway, so it's nothing. I mean, it's there, but it started to pick up in the last 3 weeks. I still don't know how to use Reddit. Every time I try to open up
one I never used.
Every time I try to open up a Reddit and I post stuff on my own stuff, they send me an email that they took it down. The channel gets closed. So I'm like, I give up. I was like, so how am I supposed to do here? How am I supposed to promote myself on my channel, my own stuff? I understand going to someone else's channel and being, come watch my watch along. I understand that. I don't get Reddit. I don't get Reddit. I don't get Reddit. We dig what you're saying. Look at this guy. He wants an ice cream pop. Mara Sade should give him a lollipop. Oh, here we go. Eric Young. He's going to give an ultimatum to BFD. Hey, Ice. I got a little Somali in NXT that you can get rid of. His name goes by these 3 letters.
Oh my god.
He's home. He's gonna be home. He's gonna be home in Nashville. He's gonna have his hot chicken. Is he still married to BDE? I mean, not BDE.
To who? I'm not sure.
I want to talk to Eric Young. Why can't I? I would like to get an interview with Eric Young. I think it'll be fun. He likes vinyl. I like vinyl records. You know.
I'll interview BD. I'll interview anybody.
We got to get back on that. Yeah, we I know we supposed to. Mrs. Vicky was supposed to come on, but we can't get our time straight. Whenever we ask, she's got to do what's not. And it's just we can't seem to get on the same proper time length.
Yeah.
We play a lot of chase, like so yeah. The spirit is there, but we just can't get the time. Here it is. What a joke. Really? I hear some booze. Never mind. That guy looked like he eats the corn the wrong way. Neither do we.
Neither do we.
Neither do we, Eric. What do we understand? Wait a minute. We have.
Not man enough with that. I don't understand you.
He wants to be the
I
hero.
don't understand your popularity. I don't understand your power.
Wow.
Here's what I do understand. I understand the truth. I understand real opportunity. And I understand this.
Can we get a cleanse?
I'm willing to let you be the hero. You want to be the hero, don't you, Brandon? You ever love something so much you're willing to do anything to save it? You're willing to be the bad guy. You're willing to be the leader of the opposition. You're willing to be unthinkable.
The politicians, they're in SmackDown.
And to be honest, we need you. We need your voice. We need your reach. We need your popularity. We need you, and you need us. So what's it going to be? Are you going to be with the villains, the politicians, the sheep? Or are you going to be?
I would not want to say that.
The truth?
Wrap this up, please. Wrap it up.
You're right about it. But I can see this place is perfect. There's politics. There's games. There's people around every corner ready to stab you in the back. I'm right. That's what you're saying. I'm right. So is it a yes or is it a no?
Make it a nightmare now, Edward. AY. Make it a nightmare, EY. Ahí, coño, puñeta. Dale otra vez. Sigue dándole gas, motherfucker. Ahí, rómpele. Bro, we could see that he's gonna get a fucking pin on Eric. Power driver. Come on, don't go do it. What are you waiting for the Stooges to come out? What happened to Mets?
Anyway,
He went to cosplay.
probably.
All right, you want for more? Yes. One more time, please. Oh, you going your spike power driving. I thought that was Kenny Omienda. Oh, he deserves it now. Yeah, I like this. Him too. Oh, no. Damn, he wants some major heat mushing an official like that. Come on, hit Kenny Omega lookalike. Come on. This guy look like a fat Solo Sokoa with the mullet. That's from the other side of the Samoan family that they don't want to talk about. We work in security. Yeah, hit the guy right there with him. Captain Crunch. Whoa. You don't punch that. You punch her for that choice of man that she has next to her. Here we go. Oh, no, man. A bald guy got power drive right in her face. Man, look at her. She all perked up, man. She got some spunk in her.
Eric Young's fucking hilarious.
Now she's scared of him. You saw the referee? She's trembling.
He should have power dried her.
Diamante, fuerte, caliente. Wow, 1 hour in the books. See, yeah, this is what I enjoy about TNA. The hour goes really fast. 2 hours go quick. The Albuquerque street fight for the cross hour, right? Okay.
Yeah, you were right.
As long as they don't put the elephant brand.
Ugh. I mean, there's no more tag teams anymore, so.
The Angel Dust. I was a bloodthirsty kid wrestling fan. Yeah, I would yell at the Von Erichs to break the Freebirds' legs all the time. Oh my goodness. Those are some feuds. Speaking of that, that's why I kind of wanted to see that on Monday Night Raw from Natalya. Like really injured. I kind of wanted her to do what Macho Man did to Ricky Steamboat. I always go to that reference point because that's to me, I was like, whoa, that was an impactful one. Because when Ricky Steamboat finally beat Macho Man at WrestleMania 3, it had that storyline where Maxine, and how did Ricky win? With a roll-up. But, I mean, Maxine could have do something similar to it. That's why I kind of wanted him to steal and borrow a little bit from that storyline. Let it drag out. She gets beat up, but I don't know. And they talked about it today on the Heartbeat with La Greca, but it was like, okay, yeah. It's like, it just felt like AJ, like, wow. And Eddie says that AJ Lee is banned from the dungeon. So is Maxine. So is Seth Rollins. So is Becky. Oh, wow. I did this. Ooh, I did the LeBron thing. The LeBron meme. I was
Yo,
like,
that
come on.
meme is so fucking funny. That meme is hilarious.
I did the LeBron meme when
Bro,
she said
every
that.
time
Yeah,
somebody says something to me, and I just, oh, okay. That dude, I do that all the time on
I was
Twitter.
like, come
That's my
on.
favorite gift. Oh, that's awesome.
Come on.
That's freaking great.
Whoa. Are we gonna see hopefully tomorrow? Some way, somehow, I don't know where they're gonna incorporate her. Rosemary, man. Or even Jody Threat. We haven't seen her in some while. I heard I mean Rosemary had visa issues. I didn't know you needed a visa to go come from hell.
Maybe they need a special type of visa. It's more complicated from where they're from.
It's okay. Yeah, they didn't use her right. And then it was confirmed by Natty that Triple H is the ones in charge of the entrances and theme music. So I'm like, son of a why? Does he really have bad taste?
So who said
It's
that?
Triple H, Natty on the Heartbeat. I was like, really? He's in. Oh God, let's see this.
You can say the company's name.
I know. Oh my God, Tommy Dreamer. We saw the triple chin on her. Holy shit. Wah, wah, wah. We got a backstage. Oh, look at this. He got Kenny Omega on the corner. Mira, Santino.
Speaking of, actually, I'll tell you off air because I've been sitting on this for a little bit, and I think you might like it.
Mira, shut up. I'm talking. Yeah, don't touch him. Oh, look, AOP. They ended up being security there at TNA. Email, but how the heck? What? What did say? So Sammy Callahan has power now?
US based real human support available. Tax Slayer, Bio Fearless.
Ooh. Damn. He made him look like a little man. Oh, look at this. Speaking of little man. Here's TNA's 2025 Turkey.
Well, that'd be a hell of an introduction.
Ryan Hammond. Former 2025 TNA Turkey. Women's wrestling champion of the world. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, the Birthright. That's what's the name of the group. Mets. Birthright. Mets, I sent you the link there. I don't know if you
Anyway, if you get the link, all you got to do is put your name and open your camera and you're in.
Yes.
It's a little more easier than playback once you get the link.
Look at this. Mara Sade. It's a street fight. I wonder if she's going to use a lot.
You know Rumble Studio. So if you want to join, we got an hour left. So
you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
You could cosplay as a content creator like me.
Yeah, we got our fucking headsets and our microphones looking like fucking podcasters, huh?
Like Andy Kaufman restaurants.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is. Because they like a lot of that 80s stuff, him and his brother. I mean, they watch a lot of terrible 80 movies, horror movies and all that. Bro, I know you were thinking, oh no, you didn't listen today at all.
I didn't really listen to it. No, I was listening to Coach. I was getting ready for
because they said, hey, LaGreca
What up?
says that Police Academy is better than Star Wars. Anyone who says that should fucking need to grow up. And I was like, I know Chris is laughing thinking about that kind of my Star Wars channel. Yeah. You got Urena Connor, which is Finley's son. You're gonna have Charlie Dempsey, which is gonna be which is Regal's son. Adriana and Lexus King is Pillman's son. Whoever's the second generation wrestler, pretty much. I think one more maybe, and that's it. Maybe David Finley when he shows up. Well, I don't know how far. I didn't know that. If you told me that now, I did not know that. But it's got to be multi-family. You know, they've been in wrestling business before. That kind of Nepet Birthrights. That's the name of the group. They WWE trademarked the name Birthrights. So that's what's going to be the. Well, he's banging one. He's banging one. Look at it, steel chair. It could be. And Heron Robert Stone. Hopefully they could they could connect the dots and tell that story and why. I'm with you. I want to know why too. Let's go, Hunk.
Come on, Turkey. There you go.
Yeah, you know that was their purpose of doing that. They were making fun of the Gabi Cougar. I don't know. Now I don't know what Vince was thinking about, bro. We'll have a turkey and then lay an egg, pal. We'll call it the Gabi Cougar. To me, that smells like Pritchard. That smells like Pritchard because we're getting stupid ideas like that still until this day. That's Bruce Pritchard, bro. I guess Santino as comic relief director and Thor Peter wasn't cutting it, so they really had us do a bad cop, good cop GM over for years. I mean, for Darius, he's only got a 6 months contract, so they're going to see how that works. Maybe Santino is going to go away for a little bit. Because he still does martial arts, you know? He does competition. Toxic masculinity? I don't know. That's gonna be the WrestleMania match. Ryan Nemeth versus Kit Wilson.
That'd be pretty hilarious, wouldn't it?
Of course. I just booked it, pal.
I don't like Kit Wilson, but I think that'd be hilarious.
Do that and stand and deliver. Oh, baby. Ah, that's true. It was supposed to be Taker coming out of that egg.
Yeah. Marbles.
This has got to be either marbles or Legos. Is it thumbtacks? Lollipop.
What the?
They went to the Dum Dums. Those are the Dum Dums. Those are the cheap ones. Yeah. Yeah. I think she's got a sponsor with the Lollipop Company. Yeah, but she likes to suck on things, not lollipops. Yeah, those are Dum Dums. Those are Dum Dums lollipops. There, I know a cheap penny lollipop. That's the ones they give out for Christmas for Halloween. Those are the Halloween candies, pal. Here, have a bunch of lollipops. Get out of here, kid. I keep the good stuff. I keep the full size candy bars. Sade's Russ. Yeah, why did hey, how come these gummy bears have a leaf? Here you go. Oh, candlestick. No, they're Ohio State ones. They're Buckeye.
OH!
They're having no, but it's not. What's a leaf? Yeah, it's the Ohio State leaf that they have on the back of the helmet. Yeah. Oh wow, Ryan, did we get his back from his hotel? Laugh out loud. By the way, me and Chris, we're good detectives, and Chris, we were listening earlier. Slammiversary looks like it's going back to the New York metropolitan area. There was a little clues, a hint that was mentioned on Busted Open earlier today, and
we think great alike, man.
Yes, we thought about it right away, and Slammiversary will be going back to maybe the UBS, but in the New York metropolitan area.
I might want to go. I still think they should have Santana walking in there as world champion, but that's just me.
The garden will be nice, but the relationship and friendship that the owner, John Ledecky and Carlos Silva has, it benefits for Carlos Silva to continue that relationship in the UBS arena because they have good friends. Unless they go to the theater in Madison Square Garden, which is kind of being a downgrade. I'd rather have them doing a UBS than the theater in Madison Square Garden, but I could understand. But do they have the firepower to sell that out? You know, that holds 17 Sade wins. Where the UBS arena, they had 7,500 and it felt like the building, I'll be honest with you, the building felt full. Like, holy crap. The Garden, it will look like a dent.
Yeah, because the capacities at the Garden's only like 5.5K. And it looks like
No, for the theater.
For the theater, it's only 5.5K, yeah.
But Matt is talking about the Garden, the Madison Square Garden, the show.
You guys are talking about the theater. Oh, hell no. They will get
No, I said the theater.
Yeah, I agree. But even the theater, I think it looks like shit.
It looks small
on TV.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Like, it looks like, dude, it looks like everybody's sitting here and we're watching the show like this. It doesn't look like an actual wrestling ring where people are. Oh,
I'd rather have them. I personally love in the UBS.
I think I would. Yeah, I would like it at the UBS. There's no other arena that would make it look. I mean, I don't know.
They're not going to do it in Yankee Stadium.
They're not going to do it in Yankee Stadium. They're not going to do it at
City
Field. They're not going to do it at Arthur Ashe or any of the other stadiums near there. That's literally their only place to do.
And they're not doing it in Newark.
They're not doing it. Where is there to do it in Newark? They're not going to do it at the Presidential.
Yeah, the Presidential that Prudential Center. That's a dump.
I don't think they do it there. They're not doing the Barclays.
Oh, I
God, I
forgot all
hope they
about
don't
that
do the
one.
fucking Barclays, bro. It's gonna
I
be
forgot
hell. I
about
don't want
that
to go
one.
there if they do the Barclays.
I don't think they'll do the Barclays because Summerversary they'll have the WNBA and going on. So I don't know. I think the UBS Arena will be the one to do.
Oh yeah, WNBA, they care more about that shit because they're actually a good team.
Yeah, they play in the Barclays. Yeah, I think it's going to be UBS because of his friendship with John Ledecky. He
It
told
has
us
to
on
be
our
the
channel.
UBS.
He
There's
said
no
it on
other
our
arena.
channel, and he said his friendship and Ledecky's been accommodating to him and stuff. Yeah.
I want him to
We'll
bring
see.
Bound for Glory in Pennsylvania. Selfishly,
We'll see where he's going to go. Bound for Glory. That might be in Atlanta. I think it's going to, or it might get North Carolina. You might get it to yours. Be honest with you, it might be in your neck of the woods. It probably will because if all rumors has it where AJ Styles might be being in the Hall of Fame, they're gonna put it near his home. And I think that's why I'm saying prepare yourself to save your money for Bound for Glory because they might be heading somewhere in the Bible Belt state. Unless I don't know where they could in Florida, but
I don't think they're gonna do it in Georgia. They're doing Georgia in the next few weeks, unless they go there again. But that's very possible. But
they could test out the market though. They're doing only a Thursday night live. If they do really well on that Georgia show and they see there's a demand and people want to go, they could announce Bound for Glory will be returning back to Georgia. And if they do that, that's where they're going to have that. Probably. I don't know. I don't know the venue yet. I don't know. They haven't mentioned. I don't know it off the top
the
of my head.
venue in Atlanta, it is. I have it pulled up. It is the Atlanta venue is the Gateway Center Arena. I'm gonna pull that up right now on my
Seating capacity 5,000.
Yeah. Let's see. Copy, paste, enter. It is a okay. It's a one. Okay, that's square. That's square foot, not capacity. Capacity. Stop giving me square foot. 5,000.
That means that could be a Bound for Glory. That could definitely be a Bound for Glory situation.
Oh wait, it says no. Oh okay. Basketball games. So it depends because it says here for concerts they can fit 5,000 people. For basketball games they only do 3,500.
Yeah, that's perfect for wrestling
because they could protect. Yeah. I mean, my thing is this though, Kev. Like, just I know we know that it's good, but for let's say like a business standpoint, right? Is it really going to look good for them to have less people at this year's Bound for Glory than last year?
But
that would just be my only question for a business wise. I know I do agree with you that it is a good arena to do with everything that could happen. Yes, but if you want to look at it from that side, it would be a downgrade from last year.
But here's the perception. Now it's about I think we're in a new world in 2026, and we're gonna see it from WrestleMania going forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the streaming. Who could watch it more than who could actually really afford it in these arenas now? So I think that's where they're probably heading into. We're changing now the cycle of the way these events are. It's not like you have to be there. Who's watching?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could be right with TNA, but I don't. What I'm seeing, like with you mentioned WWE, like they're rumored to be blacking out.
They are
restaurants for fit. Like that's literally forcing you to go into the show.
And that sucks because if you're in the 50-mile radius of the arena, like, so there is no more. I'm going to get on a plane to go just to do the meet and greets and the conventions. And then all of a sudden, I watch it. No, you can't do that no more. They're going to try to pervert that.
That's literally the opposite of what we're talking
about. They're hurting the product if they do that.
That's why you don't want TNA. And TNA can't afford to do that.
No. Hey, where's Vance Warner? That's right.
Yo, WrestleCon tickets aren't expensive for passes. Holy shit.
That's why.
WrestleCade? Okay, I'm thinking about doing that. If they go to Winston-Salem, I might go to WrestleCade this year. Okay, I'm thinking about it. That's my birthday month, so I'm thinking about going to WrestleCade this year. This year, I want it to be the year where I go places. I'm not saying every fucking thing I want to go to. I mean, New York's not far, but my one little runaway trip would be WrestleCade.
Man, I would love to go back to Slammiversary this year, but I can't plan it. I'm still paying for that trip. The 3 cards, I love it.
Yeah. Can you tell I have ADD really bad?
Watching Dango. Can I call him Dango?
I really feel like I should have been a bigger star in this business. Well, that is like some top guy stuff.
For being real.
The reason, Heather, they're not going to show the Awesome Kong matches because Gail Kim is being sued right now, and they're not going to show Gail Kim. I don't know. TNA suing her for something. I don't know. They're in their. Man, it's Warner, the side of this. Something psycho. That was a little bit of a waste.
I agree.
A casket match, really? Yeah, I'm gonna put in the casket. The guy walks the ropes now. He think he's the new Undertaker now. No surrender. Don't you? You think they'll have a no quit match at least and no surrender? Yeah, that's
Maybe. I don't know with who.
there's no surrender.
I don't know with who.
I don't know. Oh, it's 8 Eastern. They hold your SmackDown. I thought it was going to start at 9 because Tennessee's an hour behind. Oh, new TNA Knockout Champion. The end is near. Bro, they have to make up this tag team.
Why is India in a fucking tag team anyway?
You should team up with Charlie. Oh, what a match. What a waste. That's the second match on the
This card
card.
isn't.
That's the
That's
second
tough.
match on the card. Easily. Second match. Gee, I wonder how that's going to end.
Right. Like, I don't know.
Here's the one thing, though. I'm going to keep an eye on SmackDown because there's rumors that Jordan Grace is going to be your new world champion. No, she's going to beat Jade Cargill.
I
There's room.
don't think Jordan Grace should be nowhere fucking near the world title scene right now, at all. And I might
But
be the
there-
only one that feels like that.
There's rumors that she might be. She's the one. She's beating
That's
Jade.
that'd be a terrible. Look, complain about Jade, which I agree. I feel the same way. No, that'd be
I
awful.
agree.
I mean,
Jordan needs to get built up more. That's all. Doesn't mean that she's not capable of being a world champion. She just needs a little more momentum.
that's what I'm saying. Like you had this girl come from NXT, and she really didn't. She had all this hype coming in from NXT, and they didn't do anything to build her up to the main roster. If anything, I still stand by. She should have came to the main roster first. She would have been the first. She would have been a great person to stick her in and have that United States Championship run on SmackDown. Just saying.
Because the WrestleMania match is going to be Jordan Grace versus Julia for the world title.
For the world title, Julia versus
Julia's winning.
Jordan Grace.
Julia's winning the chamber.
Well, that's a match I can go make a bucket of popcorn for. So we're gonna get no interesting women's matches this year, huh?
They're in a commercial as I enjoy my pumpkin food. They're high in magnesium. They put me right to sleep.
That was awful. Tasha's great. Tasha's a badass.
Remember how we talked about she can't cook? She confirmed it on Busted Up.
She can't. Oh, I didn't listen
Because-
when she was on with Deanna, but I didn't. Oh,
No,
shit.
before that, the week
Oh,
on
before
last
that?
Friday.
Oh.
Last Friday she was on, and they asked her, "What are you gonna cook for the Super Bowl?" No, I don't cook. I'm gonna get some wings and bar food, and it's not.
Oh, damn! I thought she made a mean ass fucking rice.
No, she don't know how to.
Damn, that's
come on,
crazy.
Boricua badass. Come on. No arroz con gandules, fantastic stew.
She's not catering for Respect the Craft, huh?
No. She likes brick oven pizza.
Oh my god, man.
No surrender. Give me a pack of Newports with that voice. No, Santino's pissed. Uh-oh. The Cobra. The Cobra. Here's the system. Wait a minute. Is this the main already? The main event? We got. Wow, they're giving it a lot of time. I like them. I like them. I like them. I'm not a fan of Brunson by himself, Bear Brunson, so I'm okay. I like it in the system. You always need somebody. Yeah, you need someone to eat the pins. How come he ain't walking around with without his briefcase? Nah, Bear Brunson works. He's friends. He's a student of Myers. It works. Look at Moose.
Moose.
Is Mike Santana coming through the crowd, or is he gonna go through the back? He should come out through the entrance already. You already went through the crowd already. You don't need to do that again. Moose. 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 Alicia's there. Moose. Moose.
Yeah, not for long.
She's pulling. I don't like when she stands behind Moose. You gotta be careful. Look at them. Moose. They're moosing. Knuckle. Hey, the Hardys. Or the hard boiled eggs, like the Santino likes to call them. The hard boys. Delete. The hard boys. Woo-wee. Santana was good.
At least
Coming
there's
out to the-
somebody yelling. Holy shit.
Oh, he's coming to the crowd again. Mira, la gorda. Yo, Santana, ain't nobody gonna fuck with him in that security. Oh, you left her behind, Santana. She can't keep up with you. That's right. Damn, man. Chris Albuquerque got no border rocks.
No, but I mean, he at least he got people.
See, we should work for TNA and be planted border rocks throughout the whole arena.
Have us walk out with fucking flags and follow him for all I care. Plant us there at Bound for Glory instead of those freaking. Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah, instead of the Habibi twins, they don't do nothing.
You're right.
But
You went on a whole rant about that on our weekly show. Rightfully so. And the thing is, if they were in New York, they didn't even have to plant. And if he wanted, they wouldn't have to plant it. Everybody already fucking had theirs. Again, shout out to whoever left that at the UBS, because you're great.
Sad, huh? You disrespected that beautiful flag.
Anyway, why the fuck would you leave it sitting out there on the bench?
Forgot. Mira more. Oh God. How many times do you get to see this?
I don't know.
You're fired.
Straight up.
Esa la sobrina de Jazz.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I'm just saying.
Come over here.
Come over here.
Come to Uncle Tom.
Sit on my lap. 877
Take a picture with me like I'm fucking Santa.
Come on, join me in After Dark.
Oh man.
Busted open After Dark. Get it? Oh. Bye. At least Tommy doesn't have to go to a roof, doesn't have to throw a sausage party on the rooftop of the Palms. With spandex.
You know he's gonna throw a fucking rooftop on the palm.
He has to he needs to bring Jack Daniels. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of liquid coverage too. You need a liquid courage to be on that rooftop with all that sausage around him and Bubba race party. All right, main event. See, this week here they didn't have no jobbers matches. They didn't have no enhancement talent matches.
Good, it made the show faster and it made it more watchable.
You need it once in a while because you don't want to burn. I'm all right with it.
This is what happens when they're live. It's when they're taped that shit happens.
Here we go. We got the world champion, Myers. Mira, Mike Santana. Nobody's cheering for Myers except his mama. Where's Myers? Hey! Mira, cuidado. Super kick! Nice, Anton. Look at that, doing a pose. Look at that, Mike. I never seen Mike pose like that. Not because he's the champion, Chris. Does it look like Santana's really having fun?
I think so, yeah. He's having good storylines and good matches. And he's featured on all the cards at a high spot. I don't see why not.
You could see,
He's finally that single star that he always wanted to be.
and it looked like he really is having fun in wrestling.
It takes time.
I mean, seriously, Eddie, right under. Give it time. Eddie's ride and die is on the face team. Give it time. I've said it. I said it earlier in the broadcast. I think she's going to interfere and cause the nut shot on Moose. Either not tonight or during the title match, with a tag team match for some reason. Like Moose is going to try to come out and run away the system, and then she's going to come out with Moose, and then Eddie Edwards. I could even see Eddie Edwards taking the title because of that nut shot from Alicia to Mike.
Ooh.
I mean, why?
She's gonna side with her husband at the end of the.
Oh, husband and wife, and she'd do anything for her husband to win the world title. Shotgun Zoot That's a word not popular. People know how to use these days. Tommy Dreamer has been openly talking about the Hardys versus the Usos for WrestleMania. That means it ain't gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Look at Bear Brunson. Clap, 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 clap. You know what? That was Ryan Nemeth's shirt. The Andy Kaufman. Good job, Heather. I just saw it. Women's wrestling champion of the world. Yeah. Moose, are you ready? Delete. Yeah, right. Delete.
Dude, it was so cool. Like when him and Matt were going against the Dark State of the NXT pay-per-view, and they came out to the broken shit. That was pretty cool. Halloween Havoc. That was the pay-per-view. Yes. PLE. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. Halloween Havoc.
Who? I'm not gonna lie. Glad Eddie got rid of the stupid mohawk. Yeah. With the American Wolves, Eddie was ripped and actually have trunks. What the hell happened, Eddie? Hey, he got daughter. Oh damn. Bear Brunson. He does remind me of the Berserker. Oh my god, remember that? I thought Bruiser Brody was the Berserker, but it wasn't. Who? The Bronson Bear? The Berserker? No, I never met him. I used to think that was Brody, Bruiser Brody, but it's not. Oh, I didn't know that. Because I only knew him that brief time in the WWE. I didn't follow him outside of WWE. Oh, okay. His highlight was teaming up, I believe, with Ric Flair against Macho Man and Undertaker. I remember that match. That was his highlight. Like, he teamed up with Flair. I think that was like a Saturday's main event or a wrestling challenge. I was like, why is the Berserker with Ric Flair? I was like, really? Mr. Perfect was at ringside. I don't get why. I don't know if Perfect was. I never knew why Perfect was. He really injured? Remember when Perfect did nothing but manage Flair for a while? Oh, okay. I didn't know that back then. If he would have been he would have been world champion. If he would have came up 10 years later, I think he would have been the face of the company. I think Kurt Hennig was that good, bro. He was really good. I loved the Mr. Perfect gimmick. That was one of those heels that I just like. Yeah, that was the heels that I would, and I was super over baby face. I always loved the baby face. Yeah, Hogan's politics screwed him up big time. I actually like Mr. Perfect more than Sting. I never liked Sting much anyway. I always think he's the biggest wrestling pendejo in all of professional wrestling. Sting. He's a pendejo. Biggest pendejo in wrestling. I like Kurt Hennig. Darby's right there. That's his 1A and B. A and B of the pendejos of wrestling.
Pendejo Senior and Junior.
Yeah. No, that's not an asshole. He's a pendejo. He's a sucker. A jive turkey. A sucker. There's other people. He's the type of idiot that lets you come in and you could take the last friend. You could have the last Coca-Cola. And while you're at it, you go, my wife is there in her panties. Go ahead, lay down. I'll let you sleep next to her. That's a pendejo. That's where Sting is. I'm the face of the WCW. Yeah, you could come in here. You could be the face. Yeah, it's okay. Pendejo. He should have been the biggest. He should have been the biggest wrestler after Ric Flair in all of professional wrestling. But no. He laid down. Oh, yeah, take my Coca-Cola. Yeah, my wife is there in her panties. She's wearing a thong, creeping up her ass. Go ahead. Stupid idiot. And that's who Sting is. Sting types the cake. Because you don't let someone in and take the company or take the business like that. Shit, I would have been. Oh, the consequences. He was supposed to be Apollo Creed. Living in America. Ugh, who's that? Look at this guy. They should bring him back for next year's WrestleMania, Chris. He'll be in the main event scene right there. That guy. This wrestling, that's wrestling consequences. You put him in WrestleMania next year. Oh my God, for the Intercontinental title. Look at that. That's your next one. Him. I don't know. He had a crown and they took it away from him.
I'm not surprised. He never. I don't know if he never stood out when it came to the New Day.
Hey,
or what? But
but he's great when it comes to trio. That's Saraya.
he's always been in a trio, New Day, everything. But they kind of dropped the ball with him and Kofi. That went nowhere.
I know he didn't drop many ball. I know he was dropping the ball on Saraya.
Very.
Who announces? Oh, Biggie. Yeah, Biggie. And this guy's a producer. He's a producer in WWE. Oh. Was he lightweight? Wasn't he the lightweight champion in WWE? Somebody mentioned that on our chat. They would love to bring that for the WWE to bring that title back. I think no, too many titles. Like they got rid of the speed, not the speed, the Heritage Cup title, which okay, people were confused with it. I get it as they're coming back to action. The lightweight title. I remember when they tried to bring that on the main roster, it just didn't hit. Yeah, that one. That didn't hit. That was terrible. The light heavyweight title was terrible. And they did that back in the 90s. Like, ugh. The hardcore title had more legs. I like the hardcore title. You're muted.
Cedric.
He puts people in the system now. He's a system people. Boy, those hurt syndicates are gone. Bobby Lashley preferred I take go pipe box. He said, fuck this. Yes.
It's very much possible.
I said, laugh out loud. Laugh out loud TNA. They probably both tried to cash in and they both failed. Or I could say, remember Nick. Remember Nick could cash in on Leon Slater's X Division title too. It doesn't have to be Santana's world title. And Eddie Edwards could cash in his opportunity on Santana. They're both going to be in the ring. That would be Why would Eric Young? Eric Young doesn't have any. Oh yeah, he has a briefcase. That's true. That's true. You're right. Shit, you're right. I didn't think about that. Gotcha. There you go. I know. Do I know Mike Santana? I was like, gotcha. I think Eddie Edwards is Cuban. Mira, Moose. Moose. Oh, look at the Uranagi. Oh, what a frog splash. Cover. Chris got the system winning this. I think so. Unless if Dawkins, Myers.
I think I think Order 4 has to interfere in this match. And the system has when you can't have this new revamp of the system lose. And if Moose takes the pin, Alicia's turning on him.
Yo, that was nice. I kind of would have liked somebody to break the pin on that one, though. Oh, shit. He got busted wide open in his nose. That was a great camera shot. Oh. Oh. Come on, Matt. Oh, nice. Here comes Adric. Nope. Oh. Oh, Glasgow's kiss. Oh, with that milk dud. We call it the milk dud. Oh, Bossman slam by Brunson. Twist his fate. Delete. Oh. Super kick. Look at this. Spin the block, baby. No. Double clothesline. Yeah, that's pretty good. It got interesting here. Got 7 minutes still of mayhem here, or at least 5. And 2 minutes of plunder, or I agree. Matthew and Ringwald Town, they do a great job on the commentary. All right, Mike wants to get the crowd going. But it's not for you, clown, that they're rallying for. Freaking Bear Brunson. Oh, so now they're going by Berserker, huh? He's going to start doing this? That was the worst. Check it out when you have a chance on Google, on YouTube. Berserker. WWE Berserker.
Okay.
You're going to see what I mean. He's like he was begging for money. Something like that. Delete. Oh my god! If the bear gets the pin, that'd be hilarious. He's a monster jobber. There'll be JB Brunson, jobber. Oh no, the title belt. Here we go. Moose. Oh, get out of the way, Alicia. The title belt, watch. Oh, Moose. Moose. Ugh, I don't like when Mike does this. That scares the shit out of me when Mike does that, bro.
Yeah, I know. You do not want him to get hurt.
Come on, get that pana. Uh-oh, the shirt is off. Uh-oh. The t-shirt is off. Oh my god. Oh, he was trying to get the mira, Patito almost got the shirt. Cedric. Oh. Oh, now the doctor, somebody's injured. Somebody's injured because the doctor went running over there. Who's that? Moose? Yeah, Moose is hurt. Yeah, Moose is hurt. Somebody's hurt, Chris. Look. I don't think it's Moose. I think Eddie Edwards. No, Eddie Edwards is up. Moose. No, who's that? Oh, shit. Santana's out.
Oh.
I told you about that fucking over the top rope.
He could have a concussion, yeah.
Come to think about it, I haven't seen him post anything in a while on Twitter.
Who?
Mike.
Oh.
There's another medic.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, they're going off quick. Was something else supposed to happen? Even Matt's looking like holy shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah, they ended a couple minutes early. Wow.
Yeah,
I think something else is supposed to happen.
Damn. Now it gets me worried for tomorrow. Mike Santana and then Leon Slater. We don't know if he made it to the United States, if he still has visa issue. So it's a lot of uncertainty for that match, Chris. Holy shit! Now it's a must watch. Tune in.
We'll see. We'll see.
And you know what? What sucks about this? We got to get up early in the morning, but you go to fucking after dark. Denise Salcedo is going to talk about Collision. She's not going to talk about TNA tonight or all these questions.
That. I'm watching fucking Netflix. Fuck that.
No, but I'm telling you, she's going to not.
She's going to talk about fucking She's going to talk about
the card.
Peace.
Excuse me. All right. Have a good night.
She's going to talk about shit that has nothing to do with.
That has nothing to do. They should be talking about this here right now. We're concerned. I would love to stay for 45 minutes to talk about that questions to find out what's going on with Mike. Mike is hurt. You know, you have medics come out and they ended the show 3 minutes, 4 minutes early. It's something.
I think we have to fit. I think we gotta see what comes out because, I mean, we don't know. The camera angle didn't really show the spot where he got hurt or whatever. It just showed him landing and they cut to the next spot. So we didn't really.
Granted, it's been 3 weeks since they've done this live Albuquerque show, so it's 3 weeks of recovery. Hopefully, it's nothing but. You saw the concern because a lot of people from the wrestlers and from the backstage paramedics and people started coming out, rushing out, and oh man, that worried me there.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. Hopefully, if the match gets canceled, then it's something serious.
Yeah. So we'll find out. But anyways, we want to thank everyone for joining us this evening here on the wrestling show here on TNA. We thank our sponsor, Dude Wipes, and as well as Blackout Coffee. Go out to blackoutcoffee.com/Rumble. Put Rumble on the get 20% off your first order, or use my personal reference code, Sports Jedi 20. From me to Chris to you guys. Guys, man, you have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for the PLE here on the show. So have a good one. Buenas noches, todo el mundo. We'll talk to you soon.
Represento las calles de mi tierra.